I feel like the team's in a really good space right now. We've had time to get our head away from school and focus solely on football, and then at the same time in the afternoons get to hang around each other and just enjoy each other's company. So right now, we're have good confidence, good camaraderie. Everything's going pretty well.
We talked a lot about the defense, but you guys kind of had a little bit of a lull in the middle of the season, come up and then had some good games, confident. But I was thinking maybe the chip on your shoulder kind of helped you guys a lot in those games. Do you think that you still have that chip on your shoulder? Or are you confident now going into this bowl game?
That's something you never lose. That's kind of a tribute to Coach Kingsbury and the way they do recruiting. They always recruit the guys who felt like they were slept on, or guys who have a chip on their shoulder felt like they should have been recruited a little bit more. That's the kind of guys we get in here. And the better games, the games where defense played better, when we made the plays that we were capable of making, was all the games where we felt disrespected or felt like people didn't believe in us, and we just want to go out there and prove our fans right.
Anybody special running scout team running back to give you guys a look for maybe what Fournette would look like, and if not, how exactly do you prepare for a guy?
I think the most preparation we got was playing in the Big 12 with P. Ryan and then the guys from Texas. And then we played the guy over there at Arkansas. There's pretty big backs that we've played this year. But as for a scout team, Poet Thomas has been back there, big 6'7", 320, out there getting a couple hits on him, and then DJ Polite Bray and some of the freshmen in there rotating in and just kind of running by committee.
Like I said, we basically just do the same thing. We practice fast, and Coach actually wants it to be faster than normal. So he wants us to be, I don't know how fast he wants us to be because we already go fast. So he told us today in team meeting that he wants us to be the most fastest that we ever have been, and so that's kind of scary looking at it because that we already go extremely fast. So just imagine we're going faster. So I'm looking forward to seeing how fast we can go this game, and I think it's going to be great.
What do you think about the challenge of just going up against some DBs that have a lot of length and pride themselves on SC style?
I think it's going to be a definitely competitive game. I think it's going to be a great competition. They have length, they have the body size, they have all that. I think it's just we're going to have to play our strengths. We're going to have to do what's our strengths, and that is speed and quickness. So, we try not to let those guys get their hands on us, and I'm pretty sure those guys are going to come down and try to get their hands on us. So we've been working our technique and releases, and we're getting sharp at it. And I know that their DBs are not going to try to let us release on them and try to get their hands on us as much as possible, but that's the whole thing about having this long month to prepare for the game, and I'm pretty sure they're prepared, and we are too.
From LSU's offensive line, obviously they've done a good job too getting Fournette some running lanes. What have you seen from them and how they've been able to open up some of those running lanes for him?
Fournette already, he's a good enough running back that he doesn't need that much space, but LSU gives him a lot of space and it does a lot of damage. So, I'd give LSU offensive line the biggest kudos because they do a great job of just getting to linebackers and making the safeties and corners out to tackle, which is a big deal sometimes.
Any special looks that you guys are planning on giving LSU to kind of, like we talked about, kind of plug up that running game a little bit and force them to do what they honestly don't do very well, which is throw the ball?
There's no special looks because they're going to run the ball no matter what look we give them. I'm pretty sure they'll run right at us. So our best thing to do is just go out there and do what Coach Gibbs tells us to do and, stop the run by doing our job. And, he's going to make some plays, obviously, because he's, Leonard Fournette. But other than that, we just got to shut him down with, coaching.
When you're watching film, what emotions are coming up? Are you excited that you get to face a guy like that? Nervous? Scared? I don't know. What are the emotions that are coming up?
Definitely not scared or nervous or anything, but excited. He's literally going to be one, a running back they talk about for years to come and stuff like that. And I get to play him for my last, game as a senior. And just ever since my career, I've always faced really good running backs. I faced Jonathan Gray in high school. He's my last high school playoff game. And now I get to play, Leonard Fournette as my last college football game. So I think it's a great, lead into, if I have opportunity to go NFL to, play a back that's, every week there's going to be a great back there, and Leonard Fournette definitely that.
Any more good dreams?
Oh, no, not yet. No updates yet.
How did that high school football game end?
Oh, they beat us, Jonathan Gray beat us in my last high school football game, but luckily I beat him in my last college football game, which I take that over that.
I think Dre likes us asking all these questions about Fournette instead of maybe overshadowing him a little bit, so he could come out and maybe have better performance than he's had all year, if that's possible.
Oh, he loves this role. I mean, everyone's gonna love this role. He's led the Big 12 in rushing, but that doesn't mean anything because it's the Big 12, and no one runs the ball well in our conference. Sarcasm, but other than I'm sure Dre, he has plenty behind him. He's the guy who's always I see him doing extra work since last spring and summer, so he's ready to show the world what he has.